preach. I just do what comes natural. 5-star, everything I see. Live lives, no apology. Take charge, no one can compete. I just do what comes natural.
We talk some sports?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right, switching gears. Back to school also means back to sports. And for parents and athletes, this means sacrifices, lessons learned, and memorable triumph. So a group of sports moms started the show, Can We Talk Sports, to have honest conversations, humor, and share their journey on raising young athletes. And you bring all of your different experiences to the forefront. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the conversations that you have?
We talk about the do's and the don'ts when it comes to referees. That was our favorite topic.
Oh, yes, I bet that is.
That one was a good one. We've had
because
some
the
refs
parents, honestly, often they're the ones that are misbehaving the
Yes.
most.
They see that they're relatable stories that they was like, oh, okay, I experienced that too.
What do you think actually is some of the biggest challenges that parents of sports, of athletes, are facing?
Balance. Set some boundaries and enjoy the journey.
So to have that community is so important. Now, Sonia, people know you as Big Mama. Is that right?
Yes, yes, yes.
We're back, y'all.
Don't miss your chance to laugh with Big Mama. You know I got something to say, and it's gonna make you laugh and think. 'Cause see, life, it's like gumbo, messy, spicy. But baby, if you stir it right, whoo, it's good for the soul.
Big Mama stay dropping gem, but this season, we're turning the whole court upside down.
We've got guests, games, real talk, sports mom style.
Season 4, it's live, it's us, and baby, we just getting started.
Season 4, oh, it's bold, it's real, and trust me, we're taking it there.
Season 4, it's live, it's us, and
We got something to say!
Hey, Shannon, what's up?
Hello, everybody. What's going on this beautiful Sunday in Dallas, Texas?
Yes. Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of Can We Talk Sports? Right?
Okay, look, I'm sorry, I'm dragging. You know, Sunday is like chill day. You like, just let it all hang out.
Yes.
You just be like chilling.
Yes. I was lounging around watching the game, watch Shador play.
Man,
he was playing against the Raiders.
Did you see that throw?
Yes, I did.
That was fire.
Pretty proud of him being able to play and have a good game. I would say have a good game. Saw his daddy there, so was definitely proud of that. But everyone, we just want to welcome you to another show of Can We Talk Sports. I am what you consider a community person. I represent my community. I believe in building where I sit, and that is here in DeSoto, Texas. And so I am also a contributor of Cascade Sports Media, which is known as the biggest sports media for people like us, for us. And so, I wear a lot of different hats. And so I'm happy to be here tonight.
This is your girl, Shannon. I am a sports mom, an entrepreneur, a host. I can't say I'm a musician, a producer. My husband's a musician. Can't play a lick of a drum, nothing. But producer. And I'm so excited because I am now a production manager for a series that's coming out.
Awesome.
So I'm super excited about that. Yeah, they called. It's like, yeah, we're adding you as production manager, AD, assistant to the AD. I was like, wait, what? Like, I'm what? So I'm pretty excited, to be working on a series that'll be out next year.
Wonderful. I just love how God is expanding us. And so starting with tonight, as far as us being commentators on the red carpet. Okay?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that all week. I'm like, oh man, I was counting today. I was sitting there, I was like, okay, today's Sunday, we got Monday, Tuesday. I'm counting down. I still ain't got no outfit.
Well, I got my outfit fixed because I had bought like all these nice dresses, and I was going to one event, and I was like, let me just try them on before I went, and I tried it on, and the zipper broke. So I'm like, man, and so I was able to go to a place, and they, instead of replacing the zipper, they was able to fix it for $10, and I'm like, okay, now I got to try it on and see if I can still fit it. Now that might.
Nah, yeah. I'll probably start looking tomorrow.
Okay, so you're going to be in New Orleans looking for a dress.
Because then our guest that we're bringing on said something about the red carpet. I said, wait. I got to have an outfit for the red carpet too. And for that's 3
The hip hop.
Okay, the hip hop is easy. That's jeans. I got some fire Adidas and some jeans and a cute shirt. I got that down pat. Hip hop, got it. Them other two?
Come on now. We got to represent because we have to be dressed because we're going to hear from the guest how the guest is going to be dressed. So we can't let them outdo us. So you better go and find you a nice dress.
Tomorrow and start looking.
Okay.
Listen, all serious. Being a sports mom, and what I do, and you don't really think to have like gowns or things like that in your closet, right? Because you're always, let me throw them jeans on, throw this hat on, and you out the door. You know what I mean? Or you throw your favorite sports t-shirt on and you're gone. So you don't really think formal.
Yeah.
You just don't. So it's like, oh wait, I don't have that. I mean, I have dresses for church and stuff like that, but when you're talking like gowns and masquerade mask and red carpet status, you're like, oh wait, I got to go shopping.
We're going to another level, so I'm gonna let you know you need to go ahead and get many dresses because where God is taking us, you're gonna have those dresses.
No, I'm just gonna go get a designer and a stylist to do it for me.
Oh, there you go, right there.
Did you not hear me call that in? Yes, I did.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have time.
Okay.
That works too.
Yep.
Well, what else has been going on? I took a break and went to a football game. DeSoto played Longview. It's the first time that Coach Mathis has beaten Longview. So I was pretty crunk with that.
Yeah,
the team was crunked.
I've seen that. Everybody was going crazy on the field.
Yes, yes. So yeah, I don't have no kids in the high school, but I still support I-Baby.
Always be DeSoto. You, it's all in your blood.
Right.
They gonna pull your blood. It's green.
Yes, and so that's why our guest, when she shares, she gonna be telling us that she is gold and black. So she bleeds gold and black.
Gold and black. Her and Wayne, I guess, huh? So
right. All right, so let's go ahead and bring her on. We have the president of the Grambling University National Alumni Association that's here to share about what's going on in the Bayou Classic. So we're going to play a couple of videos and we're going to welcome Miss Tammy Richardson to the show.
This isn't just a football game. This is where we come home, where generations meet in the Dome. This Thanksgiving weekend, bring your people and feel the love we built. Bayou Classic, built for big moments. Wow, what it is.
is, man? It's your big homie, man. Go DJ Fat. Check it out. Bayou Classic time. You know it's going down. And look, we got the official Bayou Classic after party going down at the Hilton Riverside. You understand me? GUNNA doing it again. Me, DJ Jubilee, my dog Go DJ Jay Weezy. It's going straight down. You can go to GUNNA.org, get on Eventbrite, get your tickets. I'm telling you, man, it's the official after party. Why go anywhere else? You're at the hotel, come downstairs, come to the room, get tore up, get lit, and rock out with your boy, man. Go DJ Fat, DJ Jubilee, and go DJ Jay Weezy. Going down after the Bayou Classic, the official Bayou Classic after party at the Hilton Riverside. You heard me?
Man, you already know what it is. It's going down Bayou Classic. You do DJ Jay Weezy. I'm saying, Grandma, we taking over. We're really taking over. Come party with your boy, you know what I'm saying? I started it off first, kicking off the party right with the Bayou grooves, you dig? The best of the R&B hits. I'm going to have you in your feelings. I'm going to have you sipping on your drink. I'm just getting you ready for later on at night for the block party, you dig? I'm saying, but you already know. 2 parties, 1 location at the Hilton Riverside. Go to GUNNA.org, all Eventbrite. Search for Bayou Grooves and Bayou Beach, so I'm saying, go DJs in the building, and we turning up all night long, you dig? Holla at your boy.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, hello. Hey,
how y'all doing?
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Everybody getting ready, excited for this week coming up?
We are.
Okay, I got some echo.
I'm already eating pie. And cake. Let me.
Okay, well, Miss Tammy, let's let you start us off and tell us all about the Grambling University National Alumni Association, what that is and what you guys got going on.
Absolutely. Again, I'm Dr. Karen Shannon, your National Alumni President for Grambling. It is my honor to represent every alumni that's ever graced the G. So our National Alumni Association is critical to the alma mater. We help recruit, we help give scholarships. We know that over probably 90% of our students, including myself when I was at the university, needed financial assistance. And some of our role is to help, to open doors, to provide internships, to get our companies to understand the value of HBCUs. And so it is critical for us to give back. And this is the way that we do it. Everything that we do in our alumni association is free. You know, we're volunteers. And so regardless to what our professions are, we are paying it forward to the next generation and for what those did before. So Grambling University National Alumni Association has been around since 1967. Again, I sit in and stand on shoulders of giants that came before me, and it's my honor to represent as the National Alumni President.
Wonderful. I was just trying to see who's having all this feedback, and I think it's Mr. Wayne. It's you, Wayne.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut it down.
Okay, we're gonna mute you until you get it fixed. So, great. So thank you so much for sharing about the alumni. Now tell us what you got going on this weekend.
Absolutely. Wow. Again, every alumni from all over the world. And I say all over the world because I know even some of my classmates are coming in from as far as Africa, right? So I say all over the world. This Bayou Classic is international. And so we're looking forward to the biggest family reunion, the biggest, best alumni that could possibly exist on this side of heaven. If you're an alumni of Grambling State University, you walk with like a peacock, right? So we know we are the premier HBCU. And I say that with, with my tongue in cheek, because if you attended an HBCU, if you don't have as much pride as I'm expressing in mine, then shame on you. There is no better HBCU than the one you attended. And therefore, it is Grambling State University for me, for Wayne, and for those out there who desire to wear this letter. So this weekend, again, this Bayou Classic has been around since 1974. It is amazing. I've come for over 30 years and some generations, right? It is the epitome of pageantry, of Black culture, of tradition, of education, of sports. We have football at the center of it, but it's so much bigger than sports. It is exposing others to education, to HBCUs, to our history, to our kings and queens, and to those who have professions that we never thought could be achieved. We're on this weekend. So it starts off tomorrow, Monday, with the press conference that launches the Bayou Classic Week. And then we have many things kick off. On Thursday, we have the parade, which is the Bayou Classic Parade. It starts at 3 p.m. On Friday, you have various things. You have the coaches lunch, and you have the business at the Bayou. So if you have many of your businesses and you want to, feature them for Louisiana, you can. That will be at the Hyatt. The other thing that we have is called a tailgate this year, which is pretty new. And we'll be handing out information there with both of the schools, by the way, before the Battle of the Bands and the Greek show, which is that highlight, right? One of the biggest things that we'll have on Friday night is the kickball. The university is one of the greatest. It's amazing, the fundraiser that will happen Friday night. So we'll definitely be there supporting our university with SWV as the featured artist for that night. And that brings in a lot of scholarship funds for our students, for those wishing to attend Grambling. And then the game on Friday. But even before the game, there's so much happening. Champion Square, right? There's just so much happening. You can't do it all, by the way. You won't be able to do it all. So before the game, there are going to be events. And then you have game time. And please arrive an hour early because things are popping off in the stadium even before the game gets started. And then we have our game kickoff. Grambling's going to beat Southern, that's because that's what we do. We're winners. And then after the game, we actually have the alumni official events. And so from 7 to 9:30 after the game, we will have grooves, R&B jazz, and we call it Bayou Grooves. And it is an amazing, amazing event, an amazing band. We have the DJ that's going to help us, kick it off as well. And then we have the block parties. We call it hip hop. And so Bayou Beats, that will be from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Food, again, at both events, we'll have the food and drinks. And so a cash bar, you get so many tickets free, and then you'll have the cash bar. And it will just be pageantry and a great time. And you never meet a stranger, right? So you won't meet a stranger here either. So come along. We'll welcome you with open arms. And then we head out, God spare all of us get back to our respective homes safely on Sunday.
That sounds amazing.
Okay, wait, let me go back over the schedule again because I'm like, wait, hold on.
Because this is Shannon's first time to experience it.
Like, you are in for a treat.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me hit the schedule one more time. Okay, so
and Shannon, before you review it again, all of that's wrapped up in the New Orleans culture, by the way. Okay, so all of that just with food and okay, so go ahead.
Okay, so Friday is the game, and
can y'all hear her?
Yes, we can hear.
Okay,
Friday? No, the game is Saturday.
Oh, the game is Saturday. Friday is what are we doing Friday?
The Battle of the Band.
Yeah, you have Battle of the Bands. You have the Greek show.
Listen. I've been watching Drumline and I've been practicing. Listen, y'all. Listen now. Wait a minute. Don't laugh, Tammy. Listen, I've been practicing. So I'm going to bring my snare and I'm going to jump in, okay?
Okay.
I've been practicing. I got the hip moves, you know what I mean?
Shannon, this is so funny, and I'm hearing that's your first time because listen, what's going to happen is you're going to be watching our bands perform, okay?
I was just trying.
So you'll have competition with Southern and Grambling. They're going back and forth and talking smack and doing what they do. Beautiful pageantry. It's going to be an amazing time. And so, and then you have the Greek show. Yeah, all in the same.
That's the other one, Tammy.
Yes.
Listen, just give me 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm going to shout out my sorors because I am an AKA. Okay, so
I'm gonna try.
Yes,
No, I'm gonna try.
yes.
No,
I'm part of the first family because I know you are too, Wayne. So Wayne's alpha. I know I'm shouting all this out, but I'm part of that first family.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, see, I'm a Sigma silhouette. I didn't play it, but I was a little sister.
I understand. This is important as well, right? So yes. So, I mean, again, things kick off really Thursday with the parade, and then I gave you a ran through a whole list of things for you on Friday, and then Friday night, right? And it don't stop. I mean, it just don't stop from there. So yes.
So basically you're spending your Thanksgiving there.
Can I talk?
Do you guys have for the alumni, for everyone that's there, do you guys have like a big Thanksgiving dinner for them? What do you guys do?
Well, I'm native Opelousas, Louisiana. So a lot of times we drive home, right? So we'll go home. Home is always Opelousas for me, regardless of where my house is. And then, be with the family and then come back, right? So
okay.
It just depends. With the parade being so early this year, it's probably not possible. So we'll spend time here in New Orleans. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Wayne, you was hot. We gotta let him talk. He was hot. And can I talk? You can talk, Wayne. Go ahead and talk.
Go ahead, Wayne.
Look, you unmuted. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just wanting to say that I emailed you the video I just did. I'm still working on it, Tammy. To promote the live stream and the party. And during the party or during the live stream, I have some additional entertainment to pull people into the stream. So we have 2 Grambling alumni who are entertainers. One is he played football for Grambling. His name is Solomon Thompson. He's a big Southern soul artist, and he does this song called "We Got to Go Live" with the spitting for our stream because we do have to go live. And then he has another song called "One Big Party," and that's what it's going to be for us, a one big party. So they're going to be performing on the stream, in addition to what we're doing locally at the thing. So you'll hear some of their music on some of the advertising that I'll be posting.
Okay.
When they say we got to go live or it's one big party. And then they have a Delta. Her name is, she's gonna be mad if I forget her name. She's a entertainer out in Vegas. You remember that video I showed you, Karen? What's her name? Sky?
Oh, Sky.
Her name is, I forget her real name back at Grambling, but she's a big entertainer out on the Vegas Strip. She's did background singing for Stevie Wonder. Now she has her own show. So she's also gonna be on there on a video of her singing out in Vegas, doing one of those Vegas shows. So
Wayne, wait, why don't you tell people who you are? You just came in and started telling about.
Oh, I put my name at the bottom.
Tell people who you are.
Okay, I'm Wayne Bradley. 1993 graduate only because I had to go to war. That's why I was at Grambling a while. But I enjoyed my time at Grambling. I was in mass communications and marketing. It's nothing like being from Grambling. I've gotten a couple of jobs, professional jobs, just because they wanted to talk about Eddie Robinson. So they wasn't necessarily concerned about my credentials, but it worked. I don't know. Me, I'm kind of like the black sheep of my family. I'm with most of my family with the FAMU, and my uncle was responsible for starting the Florida Classic. So me being the outlier or the black sheep, I really love to be pushing on the FAMU people, you know, that we are the biggest classic.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
and then I got to tell you, Tammy, we had a show about the Vegas game coming up, and Miss Sharon she was talking about all the great players that normally come from PWIs and how Deion Sanders had brought players. I ain't picking on you, Sharon. People don't know how Deion Sanders had brought players to the pros from HBCUs. And then I had to educate everybody about it wasn't Deion Sanders. We was going to the pros long before. Matter of fact, my business partner, Pancho Glover, was one of them that went, and several others. And then I started naming off all kinds of professional people who are running big time stuff, like Vernon Cheek is the vice president of CBS. Fox Sports now, who went to school with us, used to play tennis and all that. Just several people I started naming off to, and she was like, wow. But then when we came up with this about coming to the party, I don't think she gonna work. I think she want to come party.
Wait, you muted, Shannon.
I just posted a video. I'd like to see if you could play it, Karen. And it's gonna be I'm gonna fix it up even more. But we asking people to.
You're mute. You got to unmute, Shannon.
Okay,
I'm asking people to come. If you can't come, to go on to the pay-per-view stream, which Grambling Alumni Chapter makes money from it, the National Alumni Chapter. Also, if you got a party at home or you got one of those watch parties after the party, we're asking President Tammy to post how they can come into the link and show their party live in our stream as well, from those watch parties or from your home. So we're working on it. We've been working night and day. Karen been telling me, why did you do this with such a quick turnaround? I say, because I got these chiwis. They're from New Orleans. These chips are famous in New Orleans. And that's what I do. I got to push these chips in the home where they are famous at. It's called Elmer's Chiwis. And that's the reason why we want to sponsor, have a great time. But I also want you to forget about your diet and eat these chiwis. It's already Thanksgiving, so go ahead and add them calories.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Wayne. Do you want us to play this song now?
Yeah, the video. Yeah.
Yeah, the video. Okay, let me play it. Let me see if it's gonna end.
Melly, are we ready for this one? Come on! The legacy lives on. From New Orleans to DC. Detroit to Chicago. LA to New York. Dallas to Miami. The nation is ready. Red fun. It's time to run it back. Connect your celebrations directly to the source. The Grambling National Alumni Association only presents the official live pay-per-view stream of the Bayou Classic at the Nation Party. Broadcasting straight from New Orleans. This is more than a party. It's Soul Train on the Bayou, a convergence of high energy, rhythm, and culture, all in one exclusive stream. Hosted by the GUNNA. Can we talk sports, moms? Your watch party games, exclusive access to behind the scenes moments, real time interviews, and Bayou Connect highlights. Show us your best moves. Compete in the Grand Fam Shuffle for prizes and ultimate bragging rights. Log in, turn up, represent, enjoy your ass now. Brought to you by GoodSnacks.com.
That is nice.
Oh, wow.
That is awesome. Great job.
Sports was in that song. What?
That is awesome.
Yes.
We have some more.
I haven't finished it.
Yeah, that is nice.
Y'all haven't finished it yet.
Thank you so much.
Great job.
Oh, it still was playing. I'm sorry. Y'all didn't see the end.
Oh, it has stopped.
Yeah, because I got to put the lining up, but y'all.
Okay, we'll see when we post it. When we go and post it. Now, Wayne, we've been talking about what we're gonna wear Tell us what you gonna wear.
Well, I'm gonna wear a black suit because I can't fit in my tuxedos no more. But but they might get a show because we have another Grambling alumni who made a theme song, who helped do that commercial, that music you heard. He worked for KGRN when we was in school. His name was the Kipper, Yuri Averett. So he does a lot of production. He's got a song called the Gram Fam Shuffle, right?
Yes.
So you might it's gonna be a prize for the best Gram Fam Shuffle dance that people can come up with.
Very
But
nice.
because I might feel like I'm back in school when Alphas used to have a party.
Right.
They used to ask me. I couldn't do the stepping. I wasn't precision enough to learn the steps. So they just had me to come in and do one big move called the boom. Now I can't jump 6 feet high no more in my spin. But when I hear that music, I might do it one time. But be ready to help me with my knees.
Get ready for ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Okay, Wayne. I'm gonna laugh at you if you fall.
I ain't gonna fall because all my Alpha brothers gonna beat. I can't let them see me fall. Then Omegas and all them boys be talking about. I'm gonna do one big move though. And Shannon, you're gonna be amazed. You're gonna say, "Oh, he can still do that." I can do it one time.
One time. Shannon and Karen, you will see Gremlin paraphernalia pageants. So I just, want you to know that they're going to bring out the best Gremlin outfits, blinging and, etc. So I definitely have my bling ready.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, get ready.
Oh, Karen,
did you
hello?
We can hear you, Wayne.
Okay. Oh, I wanted to bring up when we was in Las Vegas, and I apologize. There's so many things that I'm torn between supporting, but at least I did support this event. But we have a Grand Fam. His name is Brian Compton. He's a member of the California alumni chapter, and he owns all that and some paraphernalia. So he's gonna be there with all the D9 gear, as well as all the Grambling and Southern gear. Well, and let me just change it over to HBCU gear, but I already know what he's gonna sell the most of. So I said, make sure you load up on the Gram stuff.
Yeah. That brings another point. We're gonna have a vendor market. So Karen, Shannon, again, Shannon first. Just get ready for it because this is the epitome of Black culture, HBCU culture. So you'll be able to shop with many, many vendors. So we're so proud to have all that and some as one of our sponsors this year. And Wayne want to recognize you as well, the network. And I think I don't know, maybe you and I talked about this, but especially in our Black community, we are in many places. I think the opportunity for our community is to start connecting these dots. And this is an example of connecting the dots, being able to bring your show in, be able to tie it to Bayou Classic, and all the various Black businesses, and in one of the chocolatest cities, that history has known. So I am so proud of the impact that this is going to have. And then guess who's watching us? Our generation behind us. Yes. It is time for us to, tie those connections because it's been deliberately separated. So we have to make a special effort to bring it together and show them how it can be done beautifully. Wow. So that's what's going to come together this weekend. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I know I'm about to go to bed real early because we're leaving about 3 a.m, I guess, Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna eat and go to sleep so I can enjoy the whole entire weekend. I'm excited. My husband's excited. He's a professional drummer, so he can't wait to watch the Battle of the Bands as a professional drummer. So this is his first time as well. He's coming with me, and so it's a lot. It's tough because you've always heard so many things, bad things, when it comes to historical Black colleges, right? And so having 5 children, all my kids went to, like, one graduated from OU, and I have 2 at Texas A&M, and then I have 1 in a JUCO, and it's like not knowing and understanding and understanding. There's two things, right? You kind of like, man, I wish you guys would have been able to go just to experience, right? But because of all the media and the news and the bad things that you heard, and it's kind of like I was telling Wayne, I really didn't hear a lot about them. And the amazing side about Historical Black College to Dion went, because all eyes was on him, and I know he wasn't the
right,
but it was just all eyes on him. So then that's when you started hearing, and so it's just like, wow. But if you could go back in time, and when your kids are younger, and go, hey, I think let's check this school out and understand the culture, and I would have looked at it differently. So
I think we hear it all the time. Actually, friends, sorority sisters, etc., that attended PWIs. Again, sometimes we have to remind them that, you know, HBCUs made it possible for them to be able to attend, because there's a sense of, sometimes there's a sense of arrogance of, I attended predominantly white. They don't even call it PWI. Like my sons, for example, I have two sons. One of them attended the Ohio State, right? But he's very clear that they're standing on some giants that allowed them to be able to be welcome in those spaces. And so often when I get the opportunity to just describe what that meant to me, because I'm first generation, most of us are that attend HBCUs. I think the Cosby Show, as many say, that was a catalyst that helped many understand that culture a little bit more. Yeah. I think we got actually more middle class and some upper class society, Black society members wanting to go to HBCUs, because before, as you say, sometimes it was shunned or wasn't regarded as best, right? It was just, you know, and so I hear that a lot. I just want people to understand what is poured into you. That, and I wish my sons, I was telling them that I wish they would have just been going to the HBCU, because you're a majority, right? Your first time in your life, you are a majority, and it's designed for you, and you're poured into to become your kings and queens. You don't step one day on that campus, or not any HBCU campus, and not realize where you come from, and don't start with slavery. And so you're poured into from day one on. You walk and you just hold that chin up and you walk all in it, right? Because you're awesome. And I think you probably see that from every HBCU graduate out there. Like, oh, we ain't, listen, it ain't nothing that's wrong with, you know, you get education and then you get that stuff on top of it. And so we get so much more. And, you know, I wish my son would have had that, but chose otherwise, you know, and, you know, for each his own, but you will get to witness this weekend. And that's where we get a lot of people come to Bayou Classic, because they didn't even, the HBCUs here in New Orleans. So, you know, the other 3 that's here in New Orleans, you will see them here as well. You'll see other HBCUs here as well, but other schools here wearing their paraphernalia, because they get to get a little glimpse of like, oh my God, this is what I missed out on, right? So they'll come back every year. They come back every year. So it's a big family reunion, and everybody's welcome, as our culture has always been welcoming to everyone. Everyone's welcome. So the love is here.
Okay.
I haven't missed it in 30 years. So, yeah.
Wow.
You've gone 30 years?
Yeah, you start in school. You don't not go to Bayou Classic. It's just, you go in school. I'm sure Wade attest to the same thing. It's freshman year, and then you go every year afterwards. I'm looking forward to my, you know, sorority sisters, my classmates. I know Wayne and I, it was like we were in school. I remember him from school, and it's just a big family. So we're looking forward to having our family show up, grand family. And that we absolutely mean that's grand family. You say, I'm grand fam, you're like, wait, you grand fam? That's a whole other different level of, you know, of understanding. And so the grand fam will be here this weekend, and it's going to be like it's sisters, brothers. It's just real.
Wow.
You'll see, you'll feel the love. You'll see it. Can't wait to hear it afterwards. We need to hear your thoughts after you leave Bayou.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a lot to say. I'm like, oh, I'm excited.
And you're in the Big D, so we have a big alumni base. We have 3 chapters, by the way, in the greater Dallas metro area. We have 3 chapters. out there. Yep. We have Collie J. Nicholson, which is named after our sports information director, the one where Eddie Robinson kind of helped put Grambling on the map. And we have the Metro DFW, and we also have the Greater Dallas. So it is a big alumni base in Dallas, in Texas, actually, in Houston as well, but a big alumni base in Dallas. Very successful people. So proud of them, and we're everywhere in Dallas. So, yes. Yeah.
Awesome. Wayne, was you trying to say something? You muted. Okay, let me see. It's you that's muted. You have to unmute yourself. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, one of those things I wanted to say about what's going on politically, right? A lot of times we don't want to talk about the hard issues, but DEI and all this political unrest and racism is going to bring African Americans back together again. One of the horizons or the businesses that keep the PWIs in business, making millions and trillions of dollars, are the sports that's generated by Black people's bodies. So I don't know how they're going to work that out if they don't want us to be a part of businesses, a part of American fabric, politics. How we going to maintain the Black players and the Black students going to these predominantly white colleges if they don't want us to be a part of America? So I think money, collaboration with other races, and just common sense probably gonna win out. But if not, they'll be safe back home to come back home. I thought that was gonna happen when George Floyd got murdered. I thought we was all on a pathway to come back home and Black people come back together again, work. And I thought the companies and corporations were ready to do business and give opportunities and had made promises. And now all of that's been rolled back. So I see HBCUs becoming critical again, as DEI and racism and the weaponization of the Army against people come into play. I think you'll be safer back home when you're on campus. Well, that was the serious stuff. Other stuff I wanted to tell y'all. I just loaded that Graham Bam song that I think is gonna be our theme song. But I mentioned that, Tammy, because I know you got a student up at Ohio State. And were you scared when they went up to a big school like that and so far away?
Well, so here's the reason why my son attended Ohio, because my career took me. They grew up mostly in Ohio, and one of their reasons, because he actually got accepted to Tuskegee, because I was always black pro HBCU, and his rationale, which he had a pros and cons list, right, is to stay close to home. He wanted to stay close to mom and dad. My husband's also Grand Fam as well. You were mentioning some serious topics on our our athletes, right? This NIL, etc. I think one of the things our people have to, I think in some instances we're still in mental slavery, not physical, but mental slavery. And until when we start realizing our value, especially and regardless to what school, right? PWI, etc. Boy, if those athletes would ever just say, we're not playing today, we saw that, right, with George Floyd, like, no, we're not playing. Y'all, good luck on that. Our athleticism, our swag, our knowledge of the game, our everything is what makes this machine run. And until we figure out break out of that mental slavery and understand our value in society, not just in this world, I mean, in the US, I'm talking about globally, our culture and what it brings. We're some powerful people. And so, in that instance, I don't think HBCU's campus can house all of us, so we have to have some options as well. But I want us to know that we can go where we're wanted and not tolerated. And we're tolerated in many cases because once you run out, by the way, I'm a student athlete. I play sports as well. Once you get finished with that eligibility, my school didn't do it. I'm telling you that HBCUs, but good luck. Look at the number that don't graduate, and especially if you get hurt forget it. It's just your body that I want, right? I want that. I want to win. I want a W. Forget all that other stuff that comes with it. We just want to win. I want to be able to root and say that my school won. And you had nothing to do with it, by the way, you in the stands. But my mind and body took the beating. And what did I get in return? Not even a diploma, right? Until we start realizing our value, yeah, it don't matter to me if you went to HBC or BWI in that instance, because if you don't know your value. So I think going to HBCUs in that instance help you understand your value. You get to see it. You walk it every day. You know, Coach Eddie Robinson, we can't say enough about him, right? And the things that he do and the players that tell you what he did, and waking them up every morning to go to school. I mean, that's what it took. That's what he did, right? We were going through the hall with the cowbells, right? Lecturing when you didn't have a dad, he was the dad. So that extra love you get. And I keep saying that's why I have to pay it forward, you know, doing this stuff for free. We get nothing. We don't pay anything, all the efforts. It's free. And it's because somebody did it for us. So, yeah.
That's good. And you mentioned about us coming together. I think there's a national blackout that is scheduled.
Yes, it is.
And the thing is, we're supposed to support our own.
Yes.
You're supposed to find a Black store, website or something. We're supposed to intentionally support our own for us to see how much value we have.
Yes.
If we were to come together.
Yes. The dollar circulating in our community. I don't think it stays. I think it's 6 minutes or so that it stays in our community, and it stays like days in others, right?
Yeah.
And so, but you said a magic thing. We have to be intentional about going to look for it, because it's not easily found. You can't just, we're starting to get apps and websites that tell you, here are all the businesses, right? Here are the BEI type of businesses. They're just starting to happen. You have to be intentional about it. And some of it is just, let's be clear, laziness. The time to go do it, right? I don't have time. Well, you got time to go do other stuff, but this here is not that important. And so we have to prioritize as well, get our priorities straight. Yes. So definitely get these dollars circulating in our communities. And so I'm back to the Bayou Classic piece because, well, it brings millions to New Orleans every year, right?
Yeah.
Also, the companies that we're partnering with this weekend, it actually is going to help circulate in our community. So we can see the residual effect of that even after the Bayou Classic Weekend is gone. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Pretty powerful.
Something, Shannon, before I play this video? Did you have something before I play this video?
No, okay. I'm good. I'm just
wait, Wayne. You want me to play the video, Wayne?
But hold on. I wanted to let Tammy address something that she was talking about as a student athlete. One of the reasons why I'm so proud to work with Can We Talk Sports and the Sports Mom. They did a conference, and at the conference I met my home girl. What's my boy #1 draft choice for Jacksonville Jaguars, played in Colorado?
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I met his mom at her conference. They're my home people from Florida. And the reason why this conference was so great and why their show is good, it's not the regular sports show where we just talking about stats. They've had personal issues and raising kids and dealing with going to college and going to the pros. But one of the things they did do is go out, like you will get a doctor if you're sick, you'll get a lawyer if you need legal. They've learned how to partner with some of these experts in finance, legal stuff as it relates to NIL. So a lot of our kids are being taken advantage of when they come to NIL deals. They don't know how to structure the money. They don't know how to invest it. They don't know taxes about to come back on them. And these ladies here are experts. And if they're not the experts, they have the experts that are always on their show. So I want to let you know, that's why I want to bring them, because they're going to be a mountain of resource for Grand Fam students or for anybody, that got a kid that want to be a student athlete nowadays.
Awesome. And speaking of NIL again, and our coach had said that before, right? We have limited resources, right? And so it's hard to compete with bigger programs, right? So it has to be something else that we have to give our kids, our students, to attend. Say an HBCU, Grambling State University, Bayou Classic again is one of those where you get international exposure, right? So Coach Eddie Robinson used to say that a lot too. If you're good, they're gonna find you. They're gonna find you, right? And it's more so in this era that we have social media, TikTok, etc. Right? They're following kids from elementary and junior high school now. If you're good, they will find you. So your reason for not attending a place that's going to nurture you, some of those rationales don't equal anymore, right? So right now it's like, well, the facilities, your facilities, and you're absolutely right in those instances. But is life really just about a facility? No, it's not, right? Because facilities mean nothing when you get out there, black male in the world, and you've gotten that level of confidence and education and etc. And know that 100,000 stadiums are going to be cheering for you when you didn't complete what you're supposed to, right? And so we have to help people understand that these 4 years fly by, and it's bigger than
Yeah. Well, I'd like to say, us ladies that Can We Talk Sports, we really do. We talk about the hard stuff, mental, because I was, thinking it's like, you've got a lot of these athletes now that are committing suicide.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, okay, why are we not getting to the nitty gritty of this thing? That's very serious. So the mental health is being overlooked. And so now you've added an NIL deal.
Yes.
And that's more pressure, right?
Yes.
And so you've got a 19-year-old driving a $230,000 Lambo.
Right.
And mentally can't handle the pressure. Because you don't have a lot of Deion Sanders that are in their son's life and walking them through the process, right?
Correct.
You don't have a lot of those.
Correct.
But so, and then you have now the NIL deal is causing even more pressure at home.
Mm-hmm.
So you have parents, especially single moms, and it's understandable, but it's still dangerous, right? So now you're going over and beyond to make sure your kid make it just to get the NIL deal. You're not even thinking about graduating from college. It's now we gotta get this NIL deal because then that's gonna get us out of our situation. So, like when you were saying, I love our show because we're gonna deal and talk about that. That's real.
Yeah. And that's an age-old argument too, I think, right? My husband and I debate that. Like, do you go after the money or do you go after your degree first, right? So do you graduate in 4 years, or you can say, I could just go back to school, like several of them did, like Shaquille and all of them. They didn't graduate, right? They went back and got their diploma. Chris Paul just got his diploma. By the way, many of them are getting it from where? HBCUs. Deion Sanders, HBCU graduate. Shaquille, Southern, right? Chris Paul, Winston-Salem. I mean, you think about some of these prominent athletes that have chosen the path of, well, I'm going to go get this money, risking that they could get hurt, by the way. And several of them have, versus getting their degrees, right, first. And then you have the rest. Well, so it's I don't know. Some people have different viewpoints on that. Go get the money. You can always go back and get to college to get your education. And it's like, by the way, I'm on the side of get the education, right? Which prepares you for all this other stuff that you can go do. So,
it's changed now. Now that they're getting paid in college, some of them are staying in college in order because they make more money if they, didn't make it to the NFL. So now
and their
like,
bodies aren't
say fifth year,
right? Their bodies aren't ready. It's like it's like being hit by a Mack truck. I mean, you like this little scrawny kid still growing, so you just have to be careful who's encouraging you and why, right? Because they just want the W. They don't care anything about you getting your brain knocked out. You know what I mean? Like, so.
But if it's done right, there's nothing wrong with the NIL deal. I think it has to be different. It's like, okay, if you get this money. Maybe while you're in college, you only get this much. The rest you need to learn to save and invest and things like that. I think if it was done to that aspect, it would be good. but it's just you just giving it to them and they're just going out blowing it and not understanding, you know.
I would tell you that with Grambling, I'm back to Grambling, because Grambling's putting together a program that will not let the kids do that. And some of them buck up against it, right? It's like, no, we're not going to just give you this money. We have to teach you how to be responsible with it, right? And we'll give you so much of it. And, you know, and that's a problem for some. Like, just give me my money.
We'll have to bring you back on the show to talk about that. I think that we go call it an NIL show. Like, for real, I like that.
Yeah. To have some kind of structure in place where they, you know, you're teaching them about 401k, putting the money aside and then putting taxes aside, creating a business.
Yeah.
That's all a part of that.
Work for you, right? So
yes. So Wayne, you ready for me to play your song? You wasn't mute. You mute him.
Yeah. I gotta send my shots out to Tammy from a small town called Opelousas, I think, right?
Opelousas, yes.
So just to hit my boys in here on this thing, when Shannon and anybody else is talking about who comes from Grambling, I developed a good friendship after college with Herman Harvey, who is the head of the G-Man Nation.
Yes.
And I've been working with them, and it's a lot of pro athletes that's in that organization that can come on your show and tell you about the ups and downs of the NFL, but they came from Grambling.
Super Bowl, right?
My other frat brother, he's a big time attorney named Daryl Washington, who is fighting for us on the civil rights. And he's like equal to a Ben Crump. He works with Ben Crump sometimes. And he handled that Amber Geiger case when Amber Geiger killed the Bothane. So we have some people out here from Grambling still fighting, still working, still improving people's lives and been some places, you know. But they from that little old town of Opelousas.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Absolutely.
All right, let's see your song, Wayne.
Yeah! What time it is? Take your time. Grambling made, Grambling raised. From Eddie Rob to the goddamn stage. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Grand fam, turn up. Shake it to the right. Hey. Dip it to the left. Okay. Hey. Twerk it down low. Let's go. Way to stomp that yard like you're stepping for the check. Slide with it, grind with it. Throw it back and ride with it. Whole band on blast, ass on fat. Now show them how the Grand fam act. Eddie Rob built legends out of tiger blood. Put the whole damn swag on their back for the mud. World fame band make the field erupt. When the baseline hit, better arch that butt. Y'all forgot who let this HBCU run. 400 wins, no coach done what he done. From the yard to the dome, we reign. And the Tigers hit harder than a freight train.
Step, shake, slide with pride. This southern heat make the whole thing glide. From Monroe down to Nolan's Gates. This Grambling thing don't never deflate. 858 super clean, cold stare, cocaine, 8 pants, shimmy smooth through air. Front on pawns, 5 brush, bark, grip down. Road eye, yo, defy, new wave, hold it down. AKA pearls dripping, stay fly. I'm real, stomp loud, heads high. Quick time, feet beat so fine, real bold. Quick ass, we roll, ice deep, blue and gold. Try to pop him, snap, line shaking. Twin Tigers ever roll. History in the making, let's trade. Shake it to the right. Hey. Dip it to the left. Okay. Twerk it down low. Let's go. Now stomp that yard like you're stepping for the check. Slide with it, grind with it. Throw it back and ride with it. Band on blast, ass on fat. Now show them how the Grand fam act.
Pants off, still stepping in cleats. Tiger team raw, no cap, no cheat. We bleed black gold, real talk, no flex. And we been HBCU champs. Next, slide for the culture, bounce for the grind. Shake for your ancestors, party in time. Louisiana soul with that deep fried flame. You don't dance the gram, you become the name.
Step, dip, hands on your knees. Now back that thing up for the G-shoot G's. Marching band loud like a damn stampede. When we move whole south, take heed.
Hey yo, if you're Divine 9, throw your signs up. Bad if you reppin' Grand fam, back that shit up. Bad if you came from the bottom rows to the top. Make that ass clap like the beat won't stop. Boom. Shake it to the right. Whoa now. Dip it to the left. Show out. Pop it down low. Grand Pro. Now stomp that yard like you earn your stripes. Tiger walk, Grand talk, all that. For the legacy thick like a southern stack. First turn up once and never look back. And now twerk that thing like a tiger face. Yeah.
ain't no ordinary dance. This right here, it's that Grambling legacy. From Coach Rob to the Bayou to the band to the yard. This Grand Fam shit is forever. We don't step to fit in. We step to stand out. Crip, HBK, Wood Tigers for life.
All right.
All right. Okay.
What?
I gotta admit, I don't know how to do the Grand Fam shuffle. So I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the the steps. I'm gonna pick them up. I'm gonna pick it up, but I don't know. I don't know how to go.
Right. Me too. I can't wait.
Get it.
You have to make it up. You have to make your own Grand Fam stuff up in order.
Oh, that's good. That's good right there. Okay.
Okay. Well, it's we have a little game that we want you and Wayne to play. It's called Would You Rather. See where your true HBCU feelings are. So I'm gonna start. Would you rather tailgate all day at the Bayou Classic or at homecoming at your HBCU?
Ooh. Wow. Okay. Wayne, you going first or me?
I don't want you to be looking down on my answer, but I'm gonna say it. I've been seeing them people all my life. I want to go to Bayou Classic where I see some new people that ain't been coming to homecoming. They're all, because Bayou Classic is kind of like it's bigger. So you liable to see people you ain't seen in a while, Whereas at homecoming, people have to work and they have to, I think they make their schedules where it's the holidays, so more of them can come to Bayou Classic. But that's how I feel.
Oh, this is a tough choice for me. I'm just gonna go nostalgic and say homecoming because it's home, right? And so I love Bayou Classic and New Orleans, etc. But the history, and when I cross over that I-20 and the bridge coming through to go to Graham, it just takes on a whole different meaning. So like New Orleans and all that good stuff, but nothing's like home. So I would say homecoming.
Okay. So would you rather attend Battle of the Band or Greek Step Show?
I'm gonna say Greek Step Show because I get to, the big rivals that are there. I mean, myself being an AK, etc. So I would say Greek show for that reason. Greek show. Okay. If I wasn't D9, I might feel a little different, but I'm D9.
What was the question? Would you rather attend Battle of the Band or a Greek Step Show?
Greek Step Show.
All right.
Well, that's definitely not a slight to the bands because they're amazing.
They like a fraternity in themselves and a football team because they work very hard. They like athletes, to be honest.
Yes.
So, yeah. But it's just entertainment wise, I want the Greek show.
And I don't know, Shannon, or do you know that they have their own? I mean, the KK Psi for the males and Tau Beta Sigma for females. I mean, they have their own fraternity, sorority within the band world.
Yeah.
Yes, it's serious.
Okay, so Tammy, tell everybody again what's going on and how they can get tickets to the event as we come to a close.
Right. Yeah, I see someone put GUNAA.org, GUNAA.org. So for the GUNA events, we're on Eventbrite as well. For the Saturday events are 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. It's the jazz R&B set from 7 to 9. We have live band. They are amazing. The DJ is amazing. And this is the Bayou Grooves with the mask, right? The red carpet. And then 10 to 2 is the hip hop crowd, right? You also just like pretend the different crowds come out at different times, right? And so we have the
freaks come out at night.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that, right? But I was gonna say it, but it's real. So, and actually the crowd changes a little bit. It's a little younger audience too, and so, but our alumni association has 5 to 6 generations within it. So we have to be cognizant of that as well. So Saturday is kind of the alumni events. Friday is the university. And so we are in absolute support of what the Kicks Ball. That is amazing. Usually Magic Johnson. You know, we have big supporters there for the Kicks Ball. This is, I think, the 3rd annual, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for scholarships. And then the guest is SWV this year. Last year was Babyface. And when I say it's small and it's an intimate setting, like you get to almost touch the artist, it is amazing. Anthony Hamilton was one year. Enjoyed every single year of that. So that's Friday at 7 p.m. Tickets on sale for that at, you know, to go to Gramblin's website, gram.edu or kicksball.com. And Friday, we talked about a tailgate that's happening now. It's a tailgate, but it's information on the various universities, Grambling and Southern, right? Before the Battle of the Bands and the Greek show. The Greek show and the Battle of the Bands kick off at about 7 p.m. Friday night. So, and then Thursday, clearly I've been walking backwards through the times, right? Thursday is the parade at 3 p.m. Downtown near the Superdome, etc. The Bayou Classic Parade. So come, you know, catch your beads and your goodies from that as well. Yeah, lots of things in the city. So the city puts on a whole show when we come to town. So they have lots of other things. You can get tickets at mybayouclassic.com as well.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us and sharing. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to see your outfit.
Yes.
And I'll introduce you on the red carpet and let you strut your stuff.
Absolutely. Thank you all for having me. It's been so much fun. I appreciate what you do and look forward to getting your feedback and how your experience went. I think you will be blown away.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Wayne, you got anything else you want to say before we end?
Just thank you, Tammy, for giving us the opportunity and giving me an opportunity to give back. I've been looking for this opportunity, and it had to be somebody like you and Herman. Herman to help me out. So appreciate that.
Absolutely. All right.
All right, you guys. See y'all later. And those who are watching, please share and like this video.
All right. See you guys this weekend.
All right. Bye-bye.
Let's go. Turn